Good afternoon, Quadcopter 101 here, and what I got for you today is a review of these new goggles, Eachine VR-D2 goggles. What's so special about the VR-D2 goggles? Well, it has diversity receivers, which means it has two different receivers. It's constantly scanning to see which is providing the best FPV signal to the goggles, and then using that as the main signal. So with this type of setup, you can hopefully get better range than compared to, say, a single receiver goggle system. Now, included with the VR-D2, we see that we got both a circular polarized antenna for racers, which do a lot of yanking and banking. This provides good reception throughout varied aspects of the quadcopter and its antenna, as opposed to a linear antenna, which really has to maintain a certain orientation to get good range. Now, even with that in mind, you know, eventually you're going to fly. You can't fly out of range with a circular polarized antenna. And with that in mind, they also provide a 6 dBi flat panel antenna for extended range flying. Now, with that in mind also, if you're going to be using that, you know, if you fly out of range with this, you need to point this flat panel, the face of this flat panel, off in the direction where your quadcopter or where your air vehicle is to get that maximum range. That's how it works. If you turn it sideways, you know, you're not going to get very good range. You got to keep it pointed toward that. So, you know, this does have two different antenna systems, two different receiver systems to provide good range. Now, it's a 40-channel receiver. It provides reception through bands, Boscam bands A, B, E, and F, and also the racing band. Now, the box advertises this as auto scanning, but it does not have an auto scan ability. You need to manually go through each of the frequencies to find the particular frequency you want. If you know what that frequency is, you can use this little chart, which I cut off from the instructions and pasted it on here so you can find the particular frequency you're looking for. It doesn't list them in megahertz, it lists them in channel 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Would have been better if they used A, B, E, F, and R, but instead they used A for 1 band, B for 2 band, or 2 for B band, 3 for E band, 4 for F band, and 5 for R band. That'll be the first letter or the first number you see in the screen here, and then it goes 1 through 8 for the 8 different frequencies in each band. This also has a DVR recording ability. You can put a little SD card in there and record video. But keep in mind, as with most of these cheaper goggles, the actual video that you're going to record is just going to be VGA, 640 by 480 resolution. With that in mind, I'm also going to be recording via my diversity receiver over here using my, I've got a little camera in there that I can record directly off the screen, so we can compare the two videos during this flight. Another thing this receiver has is, for nearsighted people, you can adjust the focus of the little Fresnel lens. You can slide it in and out, the little magnifying lens in there, to get best view depending on your particular eyesight. And finally, this comes with a 2200 milliampere hour battery. I believe it's 8.4 volts. I can't slide it out of there. 7.4 volt, 7.4 volt, 2200 milliampere hour battery provide the power to this particular screen. So those are the main features of this particular goggles. So let's go into a flight to demonstrate its performance. The flight I am going to use, the particular quadcopter I'm going to use, is this Eachine 180 Racer, which is pretty darn cool. I had to get another flight of this. For today's flight, I am going to be trying to see how fast I can get this to go. I'm going to do large figure 8s out here in the desert. Figure 8s or maybe ovals. We'll see which one works best for me. Try to get it really going fast. I am not really going to be flying FPV. I'm going to be flying line of sight. Reason being, I want to maintain this camera view on the quadcopters that go zipping past, and I just don't have my wife here with me today to assist me in maintaining sight on the quadcopter as it's flying around. So I'm going to be flying line of sight. I apologize for that part, folks. But also, I am going to place my little receiver on top of my CRV, on the CRV, and since I'm going to be probably flying up and down this way, I am going to orient the receiver, the VR-D2, such so that this flat panel will maintain orientation toward the quadcopter as it's flying around. So let's go for a flight and see how this performs. Hope you enjoy this flight. Okay, I got my goggle set up over there recording. I got the FP or Diversity screen recording. I have the run cam recording, and I have the camera on the top of my hat recording. We're going to go for a 4-minute flight and then bring it in close for the final portion of the flight. So starting the timer. This timer is started. Unlocking the blades. Got all switches. Oh, this throttle position has to be in centered arm. That's right. Okay, we're good to go. Up we go. Oh God, this is a fast airplane. Fast quadcopter. Coming by. And it turns on a dime too. Apply a little more bank in these turns here. And come a little lower too. Okay, bring it down a little lower. Let's see it a little bit lower here. Such a neat quadcopter, huh? This thing, its ability to go forward, back, forward, fly backwards, and off we go again. Come a little lower. Listen to that thing scream across the desert. Oh, it's so awesome. Others are having problems with it. I'm not sure why. I am enjoying the heck out of this thing. It is fast. Ooh, it turns on a dime. If you flip it a little too fast, it will turn. I hope my camera's staying on there, because that's some extreme G's. Wow, such a neat racer. You guys are going to want one. I'm enjoying the heck out of it. Okay, let's bring it down now. Simmer down now for the last portion of the flight. Okay, one thing I want to try. This might end up a disaster, I hope not. Is this switch C. Let's try it. Okay. That gives it forward pitch. I don't know why you'd want to use it, but that pitches its nose up forward and back. Let's try to show you that. Once you get in the air, switch C, see that? Go back to center position. You are probably going to crash if you go into this switch C and hold it there. But okay, so that was some high-speed flying. How's my battery hanging at? Let's hear if we can hear the beat. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Forward. Flies backward as well as it flies forward. Oh, this is such a neat. Okay, there's my 4 minutes. We're bringing it in. Oh, well, I guess that's its battery. I didn't hear its beeper go off. But let's see if it withstands a crash. I should have brought it in a little sooner because I was doing some extreme speed. So that did suck the battery. So when you fly very fast like that, you only get about 4 minutes flight time, and then it will settle down and land itself. Hopefully it didn't break. We'll see how tough it is. I also got to find my, probably got to find my run cam. Hopefully it's here. I hear the beeper. Let you know where it's at. And thank goodness my run cam's still attached. So I don't have to go searching for that. That was a neat flight, folks. That was a really neat flight. Hopefully my goggles got all that video. And let's take a look here. Anything break? I don't see anything broken. Looking on the ground. Looking for any unusual parts laying on the ground. Don't see anything unusual laying on the ground. So, and all my props look good. Don't see any cracks. I think we're still in good shape here, folks. Got a little scratch right there, but that's about it on that particular bar there. Scraped some of the paint off. But it's held in one piece from that drop. So that tells us it's a little bit durable, somewhat durable. So I hope you enjoyed this flight of the Eachine 180, and I hope you enjoyed the goggles. I hope the goggle video came out well. So this is Quadcopter 101, signing out.